Learning objectives. After completing this module, learners will be able to define settlements and understand how humans have adapted the environment to form settlements, grow civilization, and develop the transportation and communication systems. Define and understand the various kinds of settlements. Describe and understand the various ways of transportation that helped modify the environment. Define communication and understand how it has helped to shrink the world. List and know about the forms of communication and how these developments impact the human environment. Settlements. Early human beings developed several aspects of their lives and modified the environment to suit their needs. They selected a site that is a suitable piece of land that was near the river and hence fertile, and with favorable climate, and built homes and grow crops there. These were called settlements, which grew into civilizations such as Indus Valley Civilization along the river Indus, Egyptian civilization along the river Nile, etc. Settlements can be temporary or permanent. The temporary settlements are inhabited by people who live by hunting, gathering food, shifting cultivation, and transhumance, which is when the people who rear animals move to newer pastures according to seasonal changes. Such people are called nomads. Permanent settlements are more permanent in nature. Here people usually build and occupy homes with strong materials. Settlements are found in both rural and urban areas. Rural settlements are usually found in villages where there are a lot of open spaces, fresh water, and air to breathe. Simple houses made of mud and thatch and few narrow roads can be seen here. Local materials are used to suit the environment. Such settlements can be compact or scattered. Compact settlements are closely built houses and dwellings constructed on flat areas. Scattered settlements are usually found in hilly tracts, forest areas, or places with extreme climates. In areas having ice and snow, dwellings are made of ice and called igloos. In rainy areas, the houses are usually made on stilts. Urban settlements are commonly found in towns and cities. These are well developed and have better houses, facilities, and conveniences. There are also problems such as the heavy pollution, traffic jams, growing population, unhygienic conditions in slums, shortage of power and water supply. Transport. One of the factors that helped early human beings modify the environment was the development of transportation. Humans had been using horses as their mode of transport. In cold places, yaks and ponies are still used for transport. As the wheel got invented, they put it to use for transporting both humans and goods to various locations using horse carts, bullock carts, etc. Then Industrial Revolution happened, and again cars, buses and trucks were developed to save time and energy during transport. Now there are 4 means of transport: roadways, waterways, airways and railways. Roadways in India consist of a combination of kacha or unmetalled and pakka metalled roads. Flyovers, subways are vastly developed networks of highways, both national and state, such as the Manali-Leh Highway, which is one of the highest in the world, and expressways. Waterways are used for transporting both heavy goods and humans. Inland waterways such as navigable rivers and lakes within the country are used, while seaways are used mainly to ferry merchandise between ports within as well as outside the country. Airways comprise of airports and helipads and used by aircraft such as aircraft and helicopters to transport both passengers and cargo. These give access when no roads or railways are present and remote areas. However, they are impacted during bad weather. Railways in India form the largest network in the world. Highly developed around the world after Industrial Revolution, now the railways carry heavy and bulky goods even across continents and mountainous terrain. Communication. The entire human race on the earth has been brought together by several means of communication such as telephone, television and the internet. No wonder it is now a shrinking world. Communication is interacting with each other by passing on messages. Personal and public messaging has helped reach out to the society at large. The communication system has evolved right from the time messages were sent through pigeons, to sending post through the mailman to modern means of telecommunication, thus changing the environment around us. Communication is used to entertain, inform and educate. It can happen on personal basis by sending messages on the internet and electronic mails or emails using cellular or smartphones and computers. This happens through wireless communication. It is also used to utilize public services such as booking tickets, hotel rooms, etc. You can even inform your doctor using your phone to call or message him in an emergency. Public communication can also happen by mass media, that is, newspapers, radio or television. Public messaging systems are used to address large gatherings physically. Nowadays, video or teleconferencing happens through broadcasts or podcasts using wireless technology and satellite communication. This helps in connecting huge masses of people quickly and saves cost and effort. Summary. Let us summarize what we have learned. Since ancient times, humans have developed sites near rivers that are fertile and rich in soil to grow crops and thereby form settlements. They developed and made inventions such as the wheel to modify the environment around them. Thus, several new means of transportation and communication were also developed that helped reduce the distances, time and effort. Thus, they were brought closer. Various forms of settlements are there depending upon the livelihood of humans. If humans keep moving in search of food, they create temporary settlements, and if they remain at a place, they grow crops there and form permanent settlements. Settlements can also be rural or urban depending upon the area where they are formed. Transportation has been developed in several ways to transport both humans and goods. Mainly, there are 4 forms of transportation: roadways, railways, airways, and waterways.